Arabic webinars. This lesson is about the nasalization of Meem Mushaddad and Noon Mushaddad. Objectives: to understand what nasalization is, to understand how to apply nasalization to Meem Mushaddad and Noon Mushaddad. So nasalization is called in Arabic ghunna. Now, the formal definition of nasalization: it is a sound that is emitted from the nasal passage, i.e. the nose, without any function of the tongue, i.e. the tongue does not move. And really, simply put, this is like humming. So if you try and hum like you'll notice your tongue stays still and the sound vibrates in your nasal passage, and that's really nasalization. This is when a certain sound is held in the nasal cavity for a length that is longer than the short haraka. Now, what we mean by that is, in Arabic, when you do the nasalization or this sort of humming sound, you hold the sound for too long as opposed to one long. If you listen carefully to a reciter, it can be held longer. So if you listen to professional reciters, they tend to really stress on the nasalization, and it's one of the things you'll be able to recognize somebody who studied tajweed before. He will always do this. So the nasalization of noon and meem. So we've got the normal makharij diagrams that we've covered before. On the right hand side we have the makharij diagram for meem, and on the left hand side we have it for noon. Now, the thing to notice here, below the diagrams we've got meem with shadda and noon with shadda, i.e. meem mushaddad and noon mushaddad. And all we're trying to indicate here is that whenever meem carries the shadda or noon carries the shadda, they will always be done with this nasalization, i.e. you're going to make the sound in your nose. And the diagrams are showing you that the makharij is exactly the same. So the meem, the sound of the meem is from the lips, and the sound of the noon is with the tip of the tongue just before where the gums touch the upper top front teeth. The only difference is you're holding, effectively with the meem, you'll just hold your lips closed for the length of 2, and you'll move the sound up into your nasal passage. And with the noon, with the shadda, you'll hold the tip of the tongue in its normal place of the makharij, and you'll vibrate the sound in the nasal passage. So that's what those arrows are showing. So to demonstrate this, we'll look at some examples. The first one then is the Meem Mushaddad. So here we have a word which is thumma. Now normally you could just read that as thumma, but now we're going to apply the rule. So if the rule is that when Meem carries a shadda, regardless of whether it's got a kasra, fatha, dhamma on top of it, then it's going to be done with this ghunna, i.e. nasalization, and we color code these in this green color. So instead of just saying thumma, when you recite this, you'll do thumma, thumma. So you keep your lips closed and vibrate the sound or hum the sound in your nose. With the noon mushaddad, exactly the same, except for we're using the noon. So in this case we've got the word inna, and we'll vibrate this in the nose and hold it for a length of 2 because it's meem mushaddad. So this would be inna, inna. And the way to test these out, if you're doing it the right way, when you're doing the actual nasalization, if you close your nostrils with your fingers, you'll notice you cannot make the sound at all because all the sound is being made in your nasal passage. So in conclusion then, we have learned what nasalization is, i.e. ghunna, and we understand how to apply nasalization to meem mushaddad and noon mushaddad.